get started, I wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I've just been really honored and grateful that the subscription count has really been going up. So whether you're new or you've been here forever, just thank you so much. It really shows support to creators when you do that. And you guys also leave really nice comments on videos, so thank you. I have had to make this video for a while. I have kept putting it off because it is an intimidating topic, and what we're talking about today is clipping nails and claws. In fact, I have been putting this off and letting my pets' nails and claws grow out for this video to the point where my cats are literally sticking to everything like Velcro, and I thought, I need to make this video. So it's time. I'm going to be giving you a lot of general tips, but at the end there will be species-specific tips for guinea pigs and cats, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. What I want to instill in you today is confidence for how to do this, because it is a way to save money. Your pets won't get as stressed because you're not taking them out on a car ride that they don't want to go on. It really does help to do this at home. When I was 9 years old, I got my first guinea pig, and there was no way I was going to clip her nails, so the vet did it. And that's my first tip, is if you do take your pet to get groomed or you go to a vet for nail clipping, watch them do it and ask them for tips. They really want to help you most of the time, and hopefully they'll tell you some tips and show you what they do really close up so you can watch and know what's going on. This next tip is going to sound really strange, but from day one, when you first get your pet, you want to start touching their feet, just touching their toes and their feet, so that this is normal for them. Because it's not normal for us to touch our pets' feet, a lot of times it turns out the only time that we touch them is when we're doing a nail clipping. So you just need to make sure that they don't mind having their feet touched from day one. Once you've gained confidence, you'll need a tool to clip your pet's nails. I've tried the scissors, specifically ones that were made for guinea pig nails, and I didn't like them at all. One reason is because you can't see what you're clipping. It kind of obscures the nail a little bit. Maybe you'll like the scissor kind that's made for pets or some other kind of tool. It helps to try various ones and see what you like. You don't want to use fingernail clippers because they curve the wrong way, just like my hypermobile finger here. And because of that, you can't see what you're clipping. I personally use the big guys toenail clippers. They're basically straight, they may curve a little bit this way, but you can see what you're cutting really easily. Let's talk about what a nail looks like. Obviously it doesn't really look like this, but I thought I'd be able to demonstrate easier on a toothpick than on one of my pets. A nail has this part right here that's pretty much dead, and then it has this part that is a blood supply. When you're clipping your pet's nails, you don't want to touch this part. Okay, so you want to just go, I hold the nail clipper sideways to the nail, if that makes sense. So I would hold it like this and clip. Now, I'm pretty confident, so I go pretty close to the quick, but if you're just starting out, it makes sense to stay far away from the quick. And just clip, and it's that easy. There are going to be times when this happens. It's just going to happen. What you can do in order to take care of this is have something on hand called styptic powder. You can also just use cornstarch or flour and put it on your pet's nail when it's bleeding. The next tip is that you have to approach this task with complete confidence. You need to be the boss in this situation. I know that can be hard. We're panicking that we're going to do something wrong or hurt our pets. But if you'll notice, if you watch your vet or your groomer do this task, that they are approaching it with complete confidence that helps put the pet at ease. Once you've gained confidence, the next question is there a perfect way to hold your pet? And by the way, this is a little guy who holds his food, so I'll just point that out if you can see it. He actually tries to hold on to food. Is there a magical way to hold your pet so that you can clip their nails and nothing will go wrong? My answer to that is no. There is a specific way to hold your pet. It's whatever works for your pet. I have Remus here to illustrate my next point, which is don't clip unless you're 100% sure that you have their toe completely immobilized, because you don't want to clip into the quick. You don't want to accidentally clip off a toe. I've never done that, but I know it's a fear, so I understand that fear. You just want to make sure that their toe is completely immobilized. And when you have a pet who is really hard to deal with, whether it's like my cat Minnie or like Remus, you may just want to do this a little bit at a time. You don't have to complete this task all in 1 minute or whatever, you know. There's no one telling you you have to get all their nails clipped in one day. Just take it as a long-term task. You can kind of take notes about what nails you have clipped. What I like to do, especially if I have a compliant pet who's letting me do a whole bunch at once, is I count the nails as I do them, because it's so easy to accidentally miss one. So on guinea pigs, if you're doing this, you would count 4 in the front and 3 in the back for each foot that you do. Obviously, this can vary if you have pets that have extra toes, which happens sometimes. With cats, you count 5 in the front and 4 in the back. The reason it's important with cats is that they have a hidden dew claw, so it's very easy to accidentally miss that one, and I know that one gets stuck on lots of stuff around here, so it's important to make sure you get all of them. Have treats nearby too. They are great to reward your pet at the end of a grooming session, or even while you're clipping the nails, especially if they're not super open to the process. Just make sure that you're somehow making it a little bit more pleasant for them. Remus is refusing to eat, but that's perfect timing because I wanted to move on to some species-specific issues that you may run into. Let's talk about guinea pigs first because, oh hi! Because frankly, the hardest thing is that guinea pigs can tend to have dark toenails. I can show you on Nina that she has some brown nails. One of my guinea pigs who you saw on this channel, she passed sadly, but Lily was a black guinea pig and her toenails were black. So how do you know how much to cut? I would clip Nina's nails and kind of pay attention to how much I cut off, and then I would be able to guesstimate how much of Lily's to cut. One thing you'll run into often is a guinea pig with mixed nails, like Nina has. She's in a happy mood, so this is a good time to show you. She has this foot that has just brown nails. Some people will hold a flashlight up to the nails to help see the quick. Another thing you can do is clip the lighter nails first and then just kind of compare how much did I cut off. You can always err on the side of caution with guinea pigs and cut off a little bit less than you think you need to. The way I normally would hold her is kind of like this and clip. But again, every guinea pig is different. That may not work for yours. Another very specific issue to guinea pigs is that their nails must be cut. If you don't cut your guinea pig's nails, they will start spiraling and getting really long, and it can be very painful for them. Their toes will kind of twist the wrong direction. So whether you do this or you have someone else do it, please don't neglect clipping your guinea pig's nails. They really do need to be clipped regularly. One last tip when you're clipping guinea pig's nails is that sometimes they will scream. My very first guinea pig, when she would get her nails clipped at the vet, and the vet was doing nothing wrong, would scream. It's just one of the things they do. So make sure that you're not intimidated and that you're prepared that your guinea pig might scream. And just know you're probably not hurting them, it's just something they're doing because they're upset. Let's move on to the cat-specific issues with clipping claws, technically. Unfortunately, my compliant cat happens to be the one with long fur, so it's going to be a little hard to demonstrate this. But with cats, you have to do an extra step when clipping their claws. You have to squeeze to get the nail to come out. I hope you can see her nail. It's very long right now, and that makes it a little harder because it's an extra step. You have to kind of squeeze with one hand while clipping with the other, but it is possible. All right, so we're going to squeeze with my left hand, and then I'm going to clip with my right. Squeeze with left hand, clip with the right. Because cat nails retract, I think it's even more important than with guinea pigs to keep a count. So I would, out loud or in my head go 2, that I have done 2 nails successfully, and then just kind of search around for the ones that I missed. It's so easy to miss them with cats. 3, 4, After you get to 4, you're going to be like, wait a minute, I thought she said that there were 5 nails to clip. Where's the other one? And that's where things are really tricky with cats. They have something else called a dew claw. It's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like a thumb, but it's kind of up where their wrist is, and you have to go searching for it. So that's the hidden dew claw. And that's why I really count with cats, because it is so easy to miss one of their claws. I guess that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments area. Or if you have any suggestions for how to make nail clipping easier, those would be great too. I always enjoy hearing from you. Bye!